Okay guys, today's video is going to be my August favorites video. I know it's a little bit late, but better late than never, right? I have not posted a video in over a month, which is absolutely crazy. It feels so good to be sitting down here and filming. I had some technical difficulties, losing some footage, camera issues, and it's been so frustrating. But anyway, I'm good now. We're all good to go. And yes, I cannot believe that it is September. I have had like a whirlwind of a summer. It has been so busy, but also so amazing. I am sad to see the summer go, but I am also so excited for the fall. It is my favorite season. I love the makeup and the fashion, and I also just, like, more importantly than that, I just love the actual season of fall. I feel like it is such a good time of year to kind of reset and feel rejuvenated. And yeah, there's something about like the crisp air that I just love. I'm getting so off topic here. What I'm wanting to talk about is August. So let's rewind a little bit. Let's talk about all the things that I was loving last month. The first thing is a brush from Tarte. Now this is their Cheek Swirl brush, and you can see here that it has like kind of this flat like paddle handle, and you would look at this and be like, okay, so you're supposed to be using that to contour. Yes and no. I have never been one that has been drawn to those like really like flat brushes like the NARS Ita one, because I don't like that harsh contoured look on myself. So when I saw this, I didn't think I needed it, but then I tried it at Sephora, and you guys, it is so far from like a very like chiseled out contoured type of brush look that you would get. This is so fluffy, and it is like so soft, the bristles, and what I love about this is that it is so versatile. I have been using this for bronzer, blush, and highlighter. When I use it for bronzer, I dip my brush directly in it like this and just go ahead. When I use it for blush, I've been using just like one end and I dip it like on an angle. And then when I've been doing highlighter, I like to almost put it down like flat like this and just put this on the very highest points of my cheekbones. I love this brush. I am such a believer that you should invest in your makeup brushes, because if you look after them, you can literally have them forever. But yeah, my friend Joanna has a video comparing this brush to the NARS Ita brush, and you guys should definitely check it out. She does a really great comparison. In fact, her whole channel is awesome. You guys should definitely subscribe to her. But yeah, if you want to know more about the difference between this and the NARS brush, check out her channel. But yes, I love this brush. I don't know if you guys can hear the lawnmower going outside, but it's just going to town, and we're just gonna go with it. Okay, a product that I know I've mentioned in a previous favorites video is the Tarte Showstopper palette. I felt the need to mention this again because anytime that I've gone out of town this summer, which has been a few times, like mainly just to go away for the weekend, I have always brought this palette with me. I just think that it is such like a great palette for everyday use, and it just has all the shades in here are so wearable. And I love the blush, the bronzer, the highlighter. It is so compact, and I just think Tarte nailed it with this palette. This is my favorite palette that they have released, and it is limited edition, so I wanted to mention it again because I absolutely love it. Even my sister was like, you know what, I have to get it. And I'm like, girlfriend, yes you do. So if you were thinking about getting this palette, I would highly recommend it. I believe it's $46. And one of these blushes from Tarte, this is a full-size blush, is $31, I believe. So if you think about the value in that in itself, it's like you're paying $15 for all these outside products, and I just think it is so worth it. Like, I love this. Sticking with eyeshadows, I felt like I had to mention this individual ColourPop eyeshadow. This is in the shade Amaze, and this is actually the most beautiful rose gold eyeshadow that I have ever used. I have been using this a ton just as an all over lid shade, and then taking like a bronzer in my crease, and it is just so stunning. It has like, it does have glitter in it, but it's very fine, and it doesn't look like chunky. It is just beautiful. This has got to be my favorite ColourPop eyeshadow. So if you're placing a ColourPop order, do not forget to throw Amaze in there. Okay, I wanted to talk about a foundation. This is from CoverGirl. This is their Stay Luminous Natural Glow Foundation. This is phenomenal. I feel like it works really well on my dry skin, but I also think it would work for oily skin, because even though it has luminous in the title, it more so gives that like natural type of finish, and I have been loving this for the summertime. And you know how people will say like, oh, for the price, it's really, really good. But I just feel like in general, even compared to my high-end foundations, this is so awesome. I have been using this when I have been involved in weddings. And yeah, I really, really do love it. I would highly recommend checking it out. And the nice part about it is when you are only spending $7 or $8 on a foundation, if you don't like it, like who cares, right? Okay, next I have a loose setting powder from Laura Mercier. This is the translucent one. This is talked about a ton on YouTube, and I just was never really drawn to it. I just feel like translucent powders don't really get me going. Like I was kind of like, that's a lot of money to spend on a loose powder, but I get it now, you guys. This to set your under eye concealer is absolutely amazing. Like you feel your eye after, and it is just so smooth, and I love this. Like I actually do think it's a pretty good value for how much product you get. You just need a little bit on a brush when you're doing your under eye area, and I highly recommend it. Like if you have issues with your concealer creasing underneath your eye throughout the day, try this bad boy out. I do think it comes in a smaller size. I could be wrong, but yeah, I love it. It is worth the hype, this guy. Okay, 2 nail polishes that I wore all August long, basically, are, the first is from Essie, and this is in Cocktail Bling. It is like a very, very light gray color, but it almost has like a lavender undertone, and I think it is just so pretty. I am so drawn to colors like this. And the next is from OPI, and this is in the color Be There in a Prosecco. Both of these shades did not leave my nails throughout August. I am just the type that once September hits, I am all about like the maroons and the purples and the deep dark colors, but I felt like these 2 shades were the perfect transition from summertime to fall. This is just the most beautiful, creamy, like nude skin color shade, and then this one is a gray. So I have been loving these. I don't love Essie formula, but if you put a top coat on top, which I always do, then I really have been loving it. Okay, I wanted to talk about this highlighter from Smashbox. I had shown this in a recent haul video, and it took me a while, and by recent, I mean like months ago. It took me a while to get into it though. I just always forget to use cream products. Like I put all my powder on, and then I'm like, well, forgot about that. But the reason I love this is that you can use this over top of a powder blush, and it is just the most stunning champagne vanilla-y type of highlight. And I just like to take a little stippling brush like this, and I dip it directly into there, and I just go right on my cheeks, and it gives the most beautiful, like natural highlighted effect because it is this like stick formula. And yeah, I had some people asking me in that haul video how I like this product. So I am telling you that I really like it. I think it's unique. I recommend it, definitely. Oh, and it's called the Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color. And this is in Hollywood and Highlight. And last but not least, I want to talk about a hair product. This is from the Kardashian Beauty line. This is the Take 2 Dry Shampoo. I like to consider myself a bit of a dry shampoo connoisseur. I have tried out so many brands, and I have really, really been liking this one from the Kardashian line. I like the smell of it. It's not like overbearing or overpowering. It just kind of has like a natural, I don't know what the scent is like. Should we smell it? I can't even smell it. It's just like a very light smell. It's not like overly floral, and the reason why I like this so much is that it works well as a dry shampoo without leaving that super harsh white baby powder look in your hair. And for myself, you know, if you have really dark hair, it's frustrating to use dry shampoos because you can actually see that like white cast in your hair, and this does not leave that. It does come out white, but I just like to spray it in, leave it without touching it for a few minutes, and then when I brush it out, all that whiteness is gone and my hair feels like refreshed. And you can get Kardashian Beauty products in Canada now at Chatters if you are interested. This is not cheap. I think this bottle was $19 from Chatters, and that is expensive for sure, but it works well, and yes, I recommend it. And I think I said this before, but like, whether you love or hate the Kardashians, they have beautiful hair, and they did a really good job on this. Woo! So that is everything that I've been loving for the month of August. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, because it means so much to me. Let me know down below what you guys have been loving in the past little while here, and also let me know if there's any videos that you would like to see coming up. I'm planning some really, really cool kind of fall inspired makeup tutorials, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!